Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we have another unboxing. Where sadly it will be a one-handed unboxing because I actually, the other day, broke my head-mounted camera attachment kind of thing that I had going on. And that was like, a real bummer. And I'm trying to not give away all of my personal details whilst doing this. And that's honestly more what I'm worried about than anything else, although to be fair, you know, I trust you guys, you guys are a reliable bunch, right? But yeah, let's see what's inside here. Now, I'm expecting quite a few different things. So this could be a number of things, but I think this is the one that I was most excited for, or one of the ones. I guess I'm excited for all of them. Yeah, there we go, look at that. That was flawless, guys, look at that. And here we have something from Armed Shark. And if we take a look here, we've got the Bali Plus Orca with us here. We'll throw away this bubble wrap, that's quite useful for whenever I ship out Balisongs. Let's take a look. So we get a nice sheath here. A very, very nice new T10 kind of thing with some extra washers in here and some extra hardware. And is that spare bushings from Armed Shark? Seems they've taken some of the advice. And here it is, the one, the only Armed Shark MADKO. Now this is something I was always on the fence about getting, but I was thinking, hey, I would like a trainer that is good quality, that I can carry with me everywhere. You know, we've seen everything that comes in that box. And I thought, what better idea than the Armed Shark MADKO for it. I'm just going to quickly wipe it down because one, it's cold. It's been sitting, no doubt, in a plane somewhere and a van. And it's a little bit slippery because it, you know, comes in oil and stuff like this, you know, so always want to give them a wipe down. And I guess let's take a look first at this. I have seen some videos on this, you know, this is not exactly a new Balisong clone, but I personally did not want to be throwing around, you know, $400 worth of real MADKO. So here is the Armed Shark one, made of essentially the same materials, other than I think it's stainless stem pins instead of titanium ones. And yeah, this thing looks absolutely amazing. It is already, I can tell you, very, very nicely machined. It's very soft. There is no wiggle. Here is the play. You can see there is really not much in that at all. So it's come with fantastic tolerances. It even comes with the blade steel laser engraved on here, which I think is super cool, and it has a little Armed Shark logo at the front. So this is honestly already one of the coolest little Balisongs I've seen in a little while. So let's give it a bit of a flip test, I guess. So and for those of you wondering, this is the other Balisong that I was saying is the worthy contender for an everyday EDC trainer. So for those of you who've been waiting, there you go, there's your answer. Now, right off the bat, okay, I have some opinions right off the bat. One, it's super comfortable, so I really, really like that. I think it's, I don't know, size-wise, how does it scale up? Let's see, against the other, you know, popular squid product, the Tsunami. I think it's like a similar, okay, so you can see it's a little wider and a little flatter, because it feels very nice in the hands, not like what I was expecting. However, I will say one thing, is it is a little sluggish with these end weights in, but it does sound cool. I was worried the ring would be annoying, but it's fairly tame. And it stops once you stop flipping. So I could probably crank down these pivots a little more, and give it some oil. But otherwise, very, very nice. It's a little hefty, like it's maybe, I think because the weight's more towards the end, it feels heavier than the Orca. I don't think it actually is heavier, like holding this and holding this, it's maybe a tad heavier, but it's more the design of it, and it's very, very smooth. It actually flips quite well. For those of you who this is like your first titanium Balisong, I envy you, because titanium Balisongs were not this attainable at such a reasonable price with this level of like tolerance. You know, there would be a gamble as to what you'd be getting in like from a tolerance perspective, right? The Chab was my first kind of, you know, high quality trainer, and it came with, I think, okay tolerances. I think it came with no tap once I swapped the hardware, so that was awesome to experiment with there. But yeah, so far this thing is really cool. I would love to try it without these bottom weights. I think that'll make it much more my kind of style. But the sound is actually really, really nice. It's got a good ring. Like, I'm quite picky with my rings. I think that the Orca's ring is like the perfect volume, but a bit too high for me. Whereas this is a little lower in volume, which is much more my style. And I think this definitely needs some oil. Yeah, it feels, not that it's dry, but it feels like it just could use some oil and get rid of that, those end weights, because essentially now I'm having to flip it much slower than how I normally flip, which is okay, I think, especially for like beginners. This is a fantastic kind of first titanium Balisong. Like, this would be phenomenal. I think the only thing I would say is, oh no, it does have a bite handle indicator. And I mean, if you, okay, yeah, so you do catch it quite well, actually. So it already does a good job as a trainer. I think it looks really cool. For me, I really like that MADKO V5 design, but I wanted something titanium. And I was like, you know what, I'll give the MADKO a chance, despite the, you know, the ringing, the channel. And here is the jimping, and apparently this is surprisingly similar to the real deal. So, oh, okay, the jimping is actually quite nice. I think once this wears in a little bit more, breaks in a little more, it'll be even nicer. But overall, I must say, I am thoroughly impressed with Armed Shark for creating something that feels super rigid. I mean, I expect no less from Armed Shark. These guys have got tolerances on par with Machine Wise, from their clones, which is amazing. I know they only make trainers, which is the one sad part, but for those of you who do really enjoy trainers, does this flip better than their Tsunami trainer? No. Is it more durable though? Yes. Would I pick this over it? To be honest, if you like the Tsunami trainer, go for it. But for me, the biggest problem with the Tsunami trainer was that it didn't have live blade balance, which, for me, the Tsunami needs to have the live blade balance. Otherwise, you might as well put it in the bin. Like, I love, also this, I've got a screw loose here, so you can hear it and you can see it, right? That's not my tune on there. All my screws is, my bite handle screw is coming undone, which is like really sad. But for me, the Tsunami needs the proper blade to have the right balance. And I've got it with no pins, and I still think it could be a little less handle-biased. But this, I came in knowing it would be kind of handle-biased, but the comfort here, I mean, it is giving the Tsunami a run for its money. That's one of the things I always found myself coming back to with the Tsunami, is that it was just incredibly comfortable. And this, I mean, this does the same and more. So yeah, you can see it's struggling a little bit with fans. Like, it doesn't struggle to do them, but it's not as eager. They do have to be coerced a little bit. But rollovers, no problem. Aerials, and let's try a scissor. Okay, come on, Tactic, you can do it. Okay, never mind. Well, that's just a skill issue from my point. But you know, chaplains as well. You can chaplain pretty excessively fast, he says as he throws away a chaplain. But yeah, cannot wait. I will have a follow-up video definitely on this thing with. Oh, actually, let's try. I can almost do a reverse cherry picker, almost, but I'm not good at that like switcheroo bit. So. Oh, it'll double aerial though, which is nice. Yeah, so two things I'm noticing, just these end weights, they really slow it down. And I definitely think if you have a real MADKO, also try it without the end weights, because that's probably the first thing I'm going to do. Oil it up and give it some end weights. Get rid of the end weights, sorry. Or try titanium screws. I feel like this with titanium screws could look really cool as well. If I order another pair of, you know, these kind of screws, I'll probably chuck them in here, and it'll be super, super cool. So I'll probably be doing something like that. That could be super awesome. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you look forward to seeing new content with the Armed Shark MADKO. This will probably become my beta, my kind of everyday carry outside Balisong. Since I lost my Frank P. It's really, really tragic that. But yeah, I hope you guys had a fantastic new year. And onwards and upwards into 2025. And also, I'll be making a little commentary on the Actually, I don't know which order this video will come out in, so I'll just upload the videos as they come out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. Consider becoming a channel member, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.